We're always the outcast, but round here we're loved. Having a read blast, we're just levels above. Embracing the chaos, you just never know. The show has no structure, it's just to and fro. JSY talks football, JSY talks football. Feeding needs, won't stop seeing Leeds back at the top. When it starts getting all racy, this beats watching Man City. After Renee and Stacey start swinging them titties, the show never gets boring. Nige and Susie keep the flow. One falls asleep and starts snoring, while the Bills are VW dildo. JSY talks football, JSY talks football. Feeding needs, won't stop seeing Leeds back at the top. Amber and Kels, Stu and Lee, all in our hearts they'll always be. Look in the chat and see the spanners, watching our backs with timeouts and banners. JSY talks football, JSY talks football. Feeding needs, won't stop seeing Leeds back at the top.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching in the world. Welcome into JSY Talks Football. This is your Leeds United versus Plymouth Argyle match preview. If you could do the kind thing of smashing a like on the video, subscribing to the channel if you're new and you like what we're doing, and hitting that notification bell. So as I've just said, this is your match preview, Leeds United versus Plymouth Argyle. Leeds and Plymouth are both aiming to bounce back to winning ways in their fights at the opposite ends of the Championship table, which is a fair statement to make. And they will both square off at Ellen Road, which is a 3 p.m. kickoff on Saturday, after what would, in my opinion, a laboured draw away at Bristol City. Leeds didn't look, on the pace. 3 games in 8 days. Probably caught up a little bit with Leeds. You have to remember as well, Bristol City are unbeaten at home. They offered very little. Leeds were the better team overall, had the better possession. Just couldn't put it in back at net. It's a draw. It's better than a loss. And obviously we moved from that. And as well, Plymouth Argyle got a fantastic 3-3 draw as they were 3-0 down at home. Managed to scrape a draw, which won't do Wayne Rooney any favours as well. So, after a draw away at Bristol City at the weekend, the hosts only trail the automatic promotion spots on goal difference, while the visitors, Plymouth, moved a point above the relegation zone with the draw of their own last time out. Leeds United returned to action on Saturday, aiming to extend a 7-match unbeaten streak in the Championship and climb into the top 2, having enjoyed a strong start to their second season in the Championship under the management of Daniel Farke, aiming to go one better and seal a return to the top flight. After last season's playoff defeat, the Whites currently sit third, having amassed 23 points from their first 12 outings, while the only defeat across those games came at home to fellow promotion rivals Burnley in mid-September. Daniel Farke Leeds has since added 15 points to their tally in 7 attempts since that setback, having headed into the October international break following consecutive draws before bouncing back to winning ways on their return at home to then unbeaten Sheffield United as Pascal Struijk and Mateo Joseph fired them to a 2-0 win. Watford obviously then visited Leeds and we got a great 2-1 win against Watford. The only downside was Ramazani's injury. When they failed to move into the top 2 with that stalemate, Leeds United do only trail second place Burnley by the merest of margins on goal difference, and they will now bid to extend their winning run at Ellen Road with another 3-point haul to strengthen their position in the fight for a top 2 place. Sunderland, who are having a fantastic season, are currently 5 points clear at the top of the league. In their way stand a Plymouth Argyle team aiming to end a three-match winless streak in their own fight to stay in the Championship. After avoiding relegation back to League One by 1 point last season, and they turned to Wayne Rooney to take charge over the summer. Plymouth find themselves again in 21st place in the Championship after 12 games with only 12 points on the board. Their three victories thus far have all come at home park, with the Pilgrims having only managed a single point in their first 6 games on the road, leaving them with the Championship's worst away record at this early stage, having conceded 13 goals and scoring only 1 goal. After falling to 5-0 and 1-0 defeats away at Cardiff City and Millwall on their return from the recent international break, Rooney's men most recently met Preston North End on Saturday and got a remarkable 3-3 draw with goals from Freddie Asaka, Andre Gray and Morgan Whittaker levelled the scores in injury time. Leeds United's last 6 games: win, draw, draw, win, win, draw. Plymouth Argyle's last 6 games: win, loss, loss, and a draw. Leeds United do head into this weekend's game without right-back Jayden Bogle, who will serve a suspension after picking up his 5th yellow card of the season against Bristol City. Junior Firpo will return to start on the left side of defence after his own suspension last week. This should allow Sam Byram to move into Bogle's pace. Daniel Farke continues to contend with several injury layoffs. We know long-term Ethan Ampadu, Gruev. Max Werber has trained this week, but I think that might be a little bit too soon for him. Ramazani is also out for 6 weeks. Daniel James has got a problem with his hamstring. Geldar is also a dart, and Patrick Bamford is probably ruled out of this game as well. Tanaka and Rothwell will continue to partner up in the midfield, given the Whites' absences, while Joe Perreault and Matteo Joseph will compete to lead the line for Leeds, likely with support from Wilfried Gnonto, Brendan Aronson and Manor Solomon. Plymouth Argyle have several selection concerns of their own for the trip to Ellen Road. Ibrahim Sisco, suspended, and goalkeeper Con Hazard, defenders Brendan Galloway, Lewis Gibson and Joe Edwards confined to the treatment room. Andre Gray will hope to earn a first start for the Pilgrims after netting their second goal off the bench in a 3-3 draw last week with Preston, while Freddie Asaka and Morgan Whittaker will continue on the wings after also scoring that game, with the latter having managed just 3 league goals so far this season after notching 19 goals last time around. Whittaker has not been firing on all cylinders for Plymouth this season. Ryan Hardy will also fight to come in from the outset, while Gayabi, who joined Plymouth from Leeds, will hope to earn a spot in the midfield alongside either Adam Randell or Adam Forshaw, who featured 91 times for Leeds United between 2018 and 2023. Plymouth Argyle's possible starting up, and then I will get into the Leeds, is probably Grimshaw in that. Plaggy, Zulio, Dukes, Paulson, Moemba, Forshaw, Randell, Whittaker, Al-Hajj, Asaka and Hardy. I'm going to go as my score prediction, a 3-1 win to Leeds United, but please get your score predictions in the comments section below. Please get your predicted team lineup in the comments sections below. I will get back to each and every one here. I will try to do a lot more of the match previews for Leeds United. As always, it's just been a tough couple of weeks, guys. And what I am going to do is I'm going to share the screen and give you what I think my predicted lineup for Leeds United will be on Saturday. So I have gone for Mesley and Girl, no surprise. I have then gone for Byram at right back, Roden and Pascal Strouk. It speaks for yourself. Junior Firpo comes straight back in at left back for me. The central midfield of Tanaka and Joe Rothwell, Wilfried Gnonto, Brendan Aronson. I'm going to go with Solomon and Joel Perreault up front. please let me know your predicted lineup. I think that's probably Leeds' strongest lineup, with Dan James with a bit of a thing with his hamstring. I won't risk him. We've got another three games in 7 days coming up, starting on Saturday with Plymouth, then Millwall, and then Queen's Park Rangers. So big week coming up for Leeds United. Let me know in those 3 games how many points you think Leeds United will take from these next 3 games. But like I said, guys, I'm going to go for a 3-1 win to Leeds United. We should have enough to beat Plymouth. Like I said, poor defensively on the road. So it will be interesting, but please make sure, if you will, to smash a like on the video. Let's get this video on 30 likes. Subscribe if you're new. Let's get this channel out there a little bit more. Let's get on the road to 15k, and bless up to each and every one here that watches the videos, likes, subscribes. Memberships are available as well. If you'd like to join the Spammer Army, you are all welcome as always. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. We're marching on together. Like I say, get your score predictions in, get your predicted lineups in, and let me know how many points we'll take out of our next 3 games. Until tonight, bless up to each and every one of you. Take care of yourself, be kind, look after yourselves, and I'll be back again soon. Take care, and much love and good night to all. Bye bye.